Riders, welcome back to Sans Bikes, where you know we only talk e-bikes. And welcome to Toledo, which is about an hour south of Madrid. And it is known for its culture, its architecture, its amazing food and wine, and manchego cheese. But not so much for its trails. And that's why we have Pablo here. Pablo, the mountain goat, welcome to the channel.
Hi, mate.
And tell us, so there is mountain biking here?
Yeah, sure. Toledo, as you said, is known for his culture, his architecture. It's a city with 2,000 years of history, but not for his trails. And it has amazing trails here.
Okay, be careful because I am 2 months off the bike, riders. I had an accident, so I'm going to take it easy today. And riders, I just thought this would be a really interesting, different style video because I know a lot of us love to travel, love to ride, love to hang out with our mates. So I just thought I'd take you riders along with the journey for this weekend. So we're going to go ride for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Then we're going to go and do like a city tour. And then we're going to have some beautiful lunch.
Yeah.
And then we're going to talk about your experience for the last 2 weeks on the Giant Trance E+. And a massive shout out to Giant because they have allowed me to have the Giant Rein and to lend out the Trance to Pablo. Absolute legends. So we're going to talk about his experience. And now Pablo, the reason why he's named the Mountain Goat, you'll see, riders, you'll see. Let's go and smash these trails.
Let's go.
Let's go. First downhill. And this is 2 months back on the bike. I did have a pretty nasty crash like a couple of months ago. And yeah, I did something to my shoulder. So first day back on the bike, take it easy. And I wanted to take the Giant Rein because it is such a beast. It's such a confident bike. Yeah, 2 months off the bike, my fitness has definitely suffered. Being on the back wheel of someone that knows the trails takes your mind off it. I always say I don't crash, and really, I don't crash that often, but this one really scared me because I hit the ground like a sack of shit. And I didn't break my shoulder, but I did some ligaments. The doctors couldn't even find out what I did, but it's 2 months now. But yeah, riders, put it in the comments. What do you think? What helps you get over a crash? Double. Yeah, I'd say this is pretty tech. Pablo loves the tech. Oh, the rain is eating it up. Suffered. Yeah, it's pretty steep here. Pretty tech. Yo. Pablo's making the light work of it on the Trance as well. Pablo said this is techie. And he was right. Yeah. But yeah, I'm impressed, really impressed. I'm looking forward to the I'm looking forward to the food and wine and cheese. And these trails are really cool. Like, I'm really enjoying it. And yeah, as I said, riders, I just thought this would be really interesting to show you a bit of the Spanish culture, a bit of the different trails. And if anyone wants to come to these trails, I'll have a link in the show notes with the GPS routing. And yeah, I really hope you riders enjoy this video with Toledo. Like, Toledo has to be one of the most beautiful cities that you get, like on the outside of Madrid. All right, so we're back after the 2 hour ride in Toledo. Who would have thought? The trails were sick.
Yeah.
Like,
sure.
I had a lot of fun. It's also, you know, 2 months off the bike. I was glad I was on the Rein because Pablo took me down pretty nasty feature that took him 2 days to do.
Yeah, sure.
And he said, Sam, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
You can do it.
Yeah, I did it, but I did shit myself the first time. So we're gonna head out now to Toledo, check out the food, do a little walking tour. But first, Pablo, you have been on the Giant Trance E+0 for 2 weeks. Let's talk about it. How did you find your 2 weeks?
Yeah, it was. This bike is so good. I'm glad to try this bike out.
How does it climb? How does it downhill? How does it trail ride? Like, give me a bit more, mate. Come on.
Yeah. The bike climbing is so good because it's a very long bike, so climbing is perfect. The motor is powerful but manageable.
Yeah.
You can control the
low
power.
cadence.
Yeah. The low cadence is amazing.
Yeah.
You don't get stuck when you're in a ground gear. You don't get stuck.
You'll see it in the B-roll we're going to put right now. The weakest link was the back tire today because it was a little bit like wet.
Yeah.
But you were climbing like mountain goat, the mountain goat right here. And what do you think like the best and worst thing of this bike is?
Well, the best thing of this bike, I think, is the suspension. The suspension is incredible. And it's not just the automatic suspension that works so good, but even if you go with everything open, it's amazing. It climbs perfect. The downhill is so good. It's plush in the chattery spots, but it can hold a very hard to flat.
Yeah, it's definitely manageable. And let's go back and talk a little bit about the automatic suspension. Did you think it would be something that you would like or that you even need, or how'd you get on?
Well, it's a good device. Maybe it's not that important. It's not necessary, but it's interesting. You can play with all the settings. It's been interesting.
You are a bit of a bike geek.
I'm a bike geek.
He downloads all the apps and he probably knows more about this bike than me. So who's it for?
I think it's for everyone. I think this bike is for everyone.
Limitations?
For sure.
Limitations?
Well, the only thing maybe a bike park.
Yeah.
Being in a bike park is that maybe it's not too heavy because it's not that heavy, but it's not that place.
It's not that bike for that. So I'll put my 2 cents in. I was on the bike for like a year, did my long-term review. I'd say it's a fantastic bike. It is a trail bike.
Yeah.
Like it probably doesn't want to be like hard enduro ridden. Like this was probably at its limit here, these trails. Mountain bike park, definitely not. So now it's off to Toledo for some amazing food, wine, and check out the architecture. And let's jump there. Huh. Where are we, Pablo?
We are in Toledo.
Nice clothes, mate, nice clothes. So we changed up, showered, there are the trails behind us right there. And we are now very close to Toledo. We're gonna walk you through and then we're gonna go have some amazing lunch. Let's go. So now we're in the square, like so this is downtown Toledo, and on any given Saturday or Sunday, this place is packed, like you can see. And Pablo was saying, at Christmas?
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
So riders, you got to come at Christmas. Not sure how the trails are going to be.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
My stomach is grumbling.
Yeah, we're hungry.
I reckon the food is that way.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So Pablo, this place is so beautiful. Like, these are like little laneways.
Yep.
And we've got really cool, very busy restaurants just here. So what would be the main thing people do on the weekend in Toledo? Maybe eat and drink.
Yeah, we can eat pretty good food.
Yeah.
Drink beers and a bit of wine.
And enjoy your life.
Yeah, sure.
So beautiful. Ah, and here's the restaurant.
Yeah.
So what an absolute beautiful town, Pablo. I'm loving it, but I am getting pretty hungry, and we've just arrived at Restaurant Ludena I, which is one of the oldest restaurants in town, and it is serving what exactly?
Carcamusas.
Cacamusa, which is
a typical dish from Toledo.
Which is?
It's like meat and potato. Yes.
A beef stew, I think. And riders, we're going to walk in now and just have a look. This is how pretty much you start your lunch. The bar is absolutely packed, and people normally have a drink and sort of an appetizer, and then we're going for lunch. And lunch will be a menu, So you get an entree, a main, you also get sometimes a bottle of wine and a dessert. And we're seeing it right now on a Saturday, it's 18 euros. So that is good value. Let's go and check it out.
Let's go.
Okay, so here we go, Pablo. Thank you,
Cheers.
mate. Thank you so much. And if I'm honest, I didn't really want to come riding with you. I wanted to come and eat. I love Spanish food. Now, our girlfriends or wives are here, so we're not gutses. This is 4 entrees.
Yeah.
So you've got mushrooms,
Mushroom.
mushrooms with ham,
Yeah.
and this is salmorejo, which is like a tomato soup-ish with bacon and bread. And this is a tomato egg tuna salad. And I have judías blancas, which is like, I like to say, like absolutely crazy baked beans. We've got just loads of stuff in here. It's amazing. I'm hungry. Let's
Yeah,
eat.
me too.
Let's eat. Cheers.
Let's go.
So now we're on to the main dish, and I'm pretty full after the first entrees.
yeah.
So Pablo, can you tell us what it is in Spanish? Because I'm struggling to pronounce these.
Yeah, this is carcamusa.
Okay.
It's, typical from Toledo.
Uh-huh.
Perdiz.
Yep.
And this is ciervo.
Okay. So in English, this would be like a pork stew with tomato and some peas and carrots. And then this is partridge with some potatoes and looks like roasted onions. Looks beautiful. And then this would be a typical beef stew. They all look amazing. Let's get into it because I'm going to eat it and I'm going to love it. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
And we just met Maria, unfortunately, because we're paying the bill. But the food was amazing. Do you have anything to say to the riders out there?
Venir a Toledo y venir a Ludeña, todo casero. 70 años aquí con vosotros. Gracias.
That's what she said as riders. You got to come here. You got to try this home cooking food because it is amazing. And thank you so much.
Thank you, Betty.
Thank you. So the final part of the day, we've got dessert here. As I said, riders, all this with what we're eating, with the wine and dessert and the entrees and the main was 18 euros. That's amazing. You got to come to Spain. You got to check it out. You got to come to Toledo. Ride with Pablo. Put it in the comments. Say, Pablo, I'm coming. I will contact Pablo. He'll take you out. Maybe. You might have to buy him lunch or something like that, riders. But it's been amazing. And Pablo, I thank you so much for your time. And riders, it was so good, man. And riders, where are we going next? Who's inviting me? What are the trails that we should check out in Spain? Let's do it. Let's go. And stay safe out there. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. Share it like one of people. And we're going to see you next week.